Don't jump, you bugger. Don't jump.
We are about to show you guys one of the most grumpy, wild little heifers I have ever had to trim. And this was quite the challenge. She almost came through the back of us while we were trimming. She tried to jump out of our gates behind us. I had no clue just how bad her hoof was, so didn't film anything before. But as you can see, she has a really big fracture on the back of this hoof. So let's get into this trim and let's see just how much of this hoof comes away, because it really was quite a surprising little trim. So we started by dropping as much of that hoof as we could with the angle grinder, because it was so much easier to do. This horn is super hard and these feet are actually quite delicate, so by dropping as much as we can with the grinder, although it seems maybe a little bit more hard, a little bit harder on the hooves, I guarantee you we can take off that little slither with the grinder, which is not so easy to do with this loose horn with just a knife. So now we're going to get into using the knife. We're going to try and delicately remove as much of this loose horn as we can, and we're going to be dropping out all these little flaps of horn that you can see around this corium, because we want to give healthy horn a chance to regrow in the place of this damaged horn right here.
You're right. Probably. I reckon the whole hoof could be fractured. Yeah. She's probably, from how loopy she was, I reckon trying to fight her place in the herd. And obviously being a little effer, probably being pushed to stand up all the time. Seems like the type of cow you'd want to beat up, wouldn't you, if you had to look after her all the time. Obviously,
I mean, if I was another cow,
if you're another cow, yeah. Not a human,
No,
that would be abuse.
That would not be okay.
And even saying that might get me cancelled.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe mute that bit. Real slow. Be like,
You would be the one that's asleep all the time, but they've got to get out to get in the robot twice a day, and they cull it at like 2.5-year-old. Do you not think?
Well, depends if I was a good producer, wouldn't it? I reckon I'd milk quite well.
So there's a little insight to the sort of things Will and I talk about while we're doing this trim. Now, like I've said in the beginning of this video, this cow was super grumpy. I would not want to be handling this gal all the time, and I do genuinely think part of the reason such a young animal has an issue like this is because she is getting bullied fairly heavily, or just being one of those annoying little teenagers that is bum buzzing around everywhere. And I really think that is a huge factor to why she's got this issue. But we finished up this trim. We're going to spray her up with a little bit of iodine. The paper towel actually fell off. That's why we've wrapped her twice with salicylic. But we're going to let her go. We're going to show you guys just what we mean by how wild this girl really was.
Yeah. Don't jump, you bugger. Don't jump. Yeah, go on. Catch the next one. Well, she's walking lovely anyway. I thought she was going straight over. Down through that.